Hello Aquarius, welcome to a bonus love reading where we're going to be looking at how your person is thinking, feeling about you. What are their energies towards you, towards this connection? All right, Aquarius, let's see how your person's thinking, feeling about you. Spirits, angels, guides, messages, please, for Aquarius. I think I already said the reading is general, so it will not apply to every Aquarius watching, so keep that in mind. Feel free to check out your other placements, your moon sign, your rising sign for other messages. All of the playlists will be linked in the description box for Aquarius. What are their person thinking or feeling about Aquarius? What are this person's energies towards Aquarius spirit? The person that Aquarius is thinking about or connecting with at this time. What are their energies towards Aquarius? There's so much I wish I could do over again. I pretend that everything is okay, but inside I'm hurting. All right, so we have someone that's pretending that they're doing okay without you, I'm assuming. What else for Aquarius? What else do we need to know about what they're thinking or feeling towards Aquarius or this connection? What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? This person, towards Aquarius. Oh, 3. I'm having doubts. I want you, and I'm taking action. So what I'm getting here is someone that wants to take action, but maybe isn't sure how you feel, because they definitely know how they feel. They know that they want you. They know that they would like this to happen. But how does Aquarius feel? You know, I feel like that's. And also maybe they have doubts on being successful for whatever reason, because there's a lot that they wish they could do over again. So probably it didn't go so well the first time for them. What else for Aquarius? What else do we need to know about this person's energies towards Aquarius? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know about their energies towards Aquarius? Crocodile, they're watching and waiting. What's this? The lamb. So this person knows that they have something to say. The scorpion at the bottom of the deck, I feel like this is how they picture you. For some reason, it's almost like they picture you not being happy to hear from them, not being happy to see them, or maybe it ending up in some sort of a fight or a disagreement. What else do we need to know about this person? What else do we need to know about this person? What else do we need to know about this person that Aquarius is dealing with, Spirit? What are their energies towards Aquarius? What are their energies towards Aquarius? I hide behind material things. Well, that's definitely that other card. What was it? Sorry. I pretend that everything is okay, but inside I'm hurting. I could definitely see how they could be hiding, you know, their sadness behind purchasing fun stuff. This is a distraction for your person. And I feel it's because they're trying to fill a void, most likely. All right, so let's jump into the tarot. Spirit, what do we need to know about this person's energies towards Aquarius? What do we need to know? What is this person thinking, feeling towards Aquarius? What is this person thinking, feeling towards Aquarius? Let's see what we got. So in their energies, thoughts, feelings, we have the King of Swords, 2 of Swords, yep, 9 of Wands. Very similar to Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra, you might want to check that reading out. But this, I'm having doubts, that's that 2 of Swords. I'm having doubts about the action that I need to take or want to take, or the action that is on my mind right now. So what are their intentions or actions? 8 of Wands, yep, communicating. 6 of Wands, yep, wanting to be successful. And then the 4 of Swords. Again, someone that I feel they know what they want, but when it comes time to actually do it, here's the 4 of Swords. Back to thinking about it, reflecting, not taking action. Very back and forth energy. This person is very like back and forth. What do you need to know? Any hidden factors? Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, The moon. Okay, so there's something you don't know. I don't think you know that this person wants to make an offer to you, wants to give to this. Pisces energy with the moon. I don't think you know how this person really feels, because they hide behind, you know, maybe they put on a happy face, you know, they act like they have it going on, but they, you know, deep down, I think there's a void. Yep, the King of Pentacles. If there's anybody that hides behind material things, it's the King of Pentacles. They love to, basically, you know that the King of Pentacles has it good, you know? Yeah. Maybe they're an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could also be a Pisces. It does not have to be, but those are the signs that have shown up so far. So this is just, you know, unfortunately, this is going to be one of those readings with someone that they really do desire you. They wish they could do things over. They know they messed up. And I feel like there's so many readings that are coming out with this type of energy. And I think it's because due to all of the astrological events that have been happening, we're just so much more reflective. We're having a lot of personal awakenings, realizations, and, you know, also everything that's happened with the pandemic. Like, some of us are really thinking about what truly matters, you know, reflecting on what truly matters. So let's see what's going on here with the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? Oh my God, why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? Oh, I see. I see. You don't trust this person. And there's a good reason why you don't trust them. There's a good reason why you don't trust them. And it's also possibly because this person is very confusing. I think they go back and forth. Like, I'm almost picturing someone with like ADD or something like that. Like, their interests are short-lived, or their attention is short-lived. I don't know why I'm getting that. Nothing wrong with having ADD, by the way. I'm just saying that this is someone that's not very focused on one thing for a long time. This person knows what they want to do with the Magician. They're motivated to an extent about, you know, it's like the goal is insight. But with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords, it's almost like someone's thinking, well, what should I do? And they might make a mistake, because every time I have the Seven of Cups or the Seven of Swords, I think that someone chose the wrong cup. In trying to get something done, in trying to get a goal achieved, I think this person might choose the wrong cup. Either they approach you in the wrong way, or they don't really go about, they're probably not the best at communicating their feelings, or this ends up blowing up in their face for whatever reason. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Nine of Wands here? Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're very guarded, I feel, towards this person, even though you might still have feelings for them. I feel like you have a wall up against this person. And maybe it's because, oh, Queen of Pentacles. Maybe, yeah, the Moon. It's because you're not sure what to make of this person. I don't think you think you can trust this person. Maybe they hide things. Maybe they're not very open. Maybe there are secrets that you have, you know, or things you have suspicions about, Aquarius. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. This person does care about how they appear to others, and that's a problem. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. It's like they don't want to be made fun of or something like that. Maybe they just have a big ego or big pride. You know, like their pride is a problem. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Yeah, they're going to tell, if they do come forward, it's to tell you that they want to do this over again. But I feel with the Four of Swords, it's like the doubts, right? The Two of Swords. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? Maybe they still want to think about what to say. Yeah. But I also get the feeling that maybe this person doesn't, you know, I don't know. It's almost like I'm picturing someone that doesn't really understand the effort that it takes to give to a connection. You know, talking about this is just one part of it. Talking about how you feel is only one part of it. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. So this is somebody they talk themselves out of this. Despite the fact that this is what they want. They want to do things right. I feel like this is someone that they want to do things right, the right way, or at least they know that this is what you are wanting, right? Yeah, there's the Knight of Pentacles again. So they know what you need and what you want and the action that you would want them to take. They're aware. But there's some sort of fear here. And I think it's because deep down, this person might not be ready for this. They can appear to be a King of Pentacles all they want, a Knight of Pentacles all they want. But with the Moon, this could be an illusion. So be very careful. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. The Fool. Yeah, this is about making you an offer to start something new. Move forward. Chariot, Cancer energy. Let's do things right. But I feel like this is going to be you with the Seven of Wands. Like, I am not interested in that right now, or I don't trust you. There's a guarded, defensive energy here. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like they're going to be waiting, you know, it's like some of this person is watching and waiting, you know, to make the right move. Because maybe in their mind, they only got one chance. But I don't know. I think that there's more to it than that. I think this person is terrified to come forward because they don't want to be rejected, or they don't want this to blow up in their face. I think their pride would be destroyed. Tell me about the Moon. What's going on here with the Moon? Why is the Moon here? Strength, Leo energy. Why is the Moon here? Sorry if I'm hitting the tripod. It's like right next to me. Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Moon. Okay, the Emperor, Aries energy, and the Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there is no illusion here. I think this person definitely wants to take action, wants to be brave. They want to take this opportunity. They want to jump on it. They want you, first of all. But I also think they want to move this forward. They want to have this. I think that if they could do it all over again, they would do it in this way, right? But I also am thinking that in your mind, you might not trust this person, no matter in what way they come towards you. And let me know if that's true in the comments, Aquarius. Like, if this person were to show up and be like, you know, I wish I could do things over. I don't think this person is someone to apologize really, like, deeply. But they might say, you know, I'm sorry for everything that happened. I want to start over. You deserve this, and I'm willing to commit and do this, to do right by you, right? But I feel like when that conversation happens, you're going to be like, I don't know if I could believe that. I don't know if I believe that. And I think this person has nothing to say to that. They can't say, you're crazy. Why would you think that? No, they know there's a reason why you would say that. I think this person, you know, unfortunately, their ego probably got in the way here. Maybe they cared too much what other people thought, and it cost them. And now they want to take it back. But it's like, some things you can't really take back. And I think this person is fearful because they, you know, it's easier to have an idea of, right, this is what I plan to do. It's much easier to plan and dream and think than it is to actually put yourself out there and risk it all. I think that's where this person's struggling, right? Because it's one thing to imagine that Aquarius is rejecting me, but it's going to be a whole other thing for them to actually reject me. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave me a comment down below to let me know if you did resonate with it, if you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, for your continued support, and I'll see you all in another video very soon. Take care.